What's up, everyone? So I'm working on my OBS Ford. It's a 1994 and a half 7.3, and the windshield liner, the chrome windshield liner, has fallen off. What happens is these little metal braces get rusty and end up getting pretty loose, and then it's just kind of hanging on, especially up in the middle there. It starts flapping in the wind and eventually breaks off when you're driving down the road. So that's what happened to me. Thankfully, I've got both the pieces, and also I still have all the studs left that those little clips go onto. So what I did was I ordered some new clips. I got these off of eBay, part number 1099-80. I believe that's the part number. I don't know, there's some other numbers on there too that you can see. They're just these little metal clips, and they hook onto these little studs, so pretty hard to see in here, but that's the little stud, and that's what they clip onto. And then what happens, I've already got a few in here, happens is the back side of that trim will hook in here. It's kind of spring loaded. I haven't seen many videos online of this, so figured I would just show how it's going here. The first three went in fairly easy because they're pretty easy to access. I don't really have to get up on the hood. These last four are going to be a little bit of a reach, but what I'm doing is just slipping them on with needle nose pliers, and seems to be going all right. But I've been putting some masking tape here on the visor so I don't mess up the paint or anything when I'm using the needle nose, because they're kind of finicky to get on. Just kind of grabbing it by the end there, and then kind of work it around. So I didn't end up getting this one in there on this clip here, and it's because on the top of the windshield there's less of a gap there between the metal and where the windshield was mounted, and it contains a lot more of that rubber caulk sealant. So that's probably why people say that you need to take the windshield off, because the clip wouldn't fit under that sealant. So what I ended up doing was getting a little razor blade and just like barely scoring that sealant to allow that metal clip to slip behind it. And that's how I ended up mounting all the top four ones, and it worked out fine. So there's a little trick that'll help you out a little bit getting these on. So this is cut down here at the bottom. You can see that it's open there, and so that expands when you try to slip it over that pin. And what I've been doing now is I'm just trying to pry that apart just a hair before I put it on. You know, not very much. It's not even really noticeable, but it just gets the metal moving and makes it a heck of a lot easier to get on. I did that with the last three, and I didn't do it with the first three, and noticeably different, so that might help you out too. Alright, got this side on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one on to make sure that it's alright. Thankfully I still got my bottom one on here. It's attached pretty good. I'm just gonna put a little screwdriver into there so I can get this lip on here. Out of there. Now I can kind of just, once I get it going, I can kind of wiggle it on just like that. And now hard part is you gotta line up this edge perfect on every one. Now once you got them lined up, you should be able to get them locked in. I want the top one. Boy, it's trying. There went the bottom one. Now we just got this middle one. It's gonna be giving me hell. All right. And there went that one. Pretty good there. And now, once I get these last ones up on here, I can get this top piece figured out and that locked in. But yeah, it's a fairly easy job. I read on some forums that you got to take the windshield off and everything, and that's insane. There's no way I was remounting a windshield to put these clips back on, so I'm thankful that this worked.